the Buccaneers keep the band together. Here's Bruce Arians talking about his confidence in the ability of the team to bring back its many free agents.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is keep our guys. Do what we can, make sure that we keep our guys here, and hit a home run in free agency just with our guys, and not maybe an outside guy, but just keep our guys. And then Jason will hit another home run in the draft, and we'll continue to build this football team. And we don't have many weak spots. If we get the guys back that we want back and need back, we'll just be adding great athletes in the draft.
Hey, look, they've got a bunch of guys who are due to become free agents. There's the screen. They've got like 31 guys under contract going in to 2021. Gronk, free agent. Antonio Brown, free agent. Leonard Fournette, free agent. Chris Godwin, Ndamukong Suh, Levante David, Shaq Barrett. Now, they used the franchise tag on Shaq Barrett, so he'd be entitled to a 20% raise over that in a year where the salary cap's going to go down to the range of $180 million. This is not going to be easy, and we've seen this before. What's the best way to screw up a Super Bowl winner, Chris? We saw that dynamic way back when with the Dallas Cowboys in the early 90s. Other teams start signing away their dudes.
Yep.
And that's what some of these other teams may try to do, but the problem is teams aren't going to have the cap space.
No, that's what's going to be interesting. I know. Are they going to be able to do it? Can we put that graphic back up there? Thank you, Kristen. Okay, like the ones that I look at, right, that are here, they're at least, all right, trouble to me. Like Gronk's coming back, right? I don't think there's any way he doesn't come back.
Yeah.
He's synonymous.
Bucs are the only team he's playing for.
Right.
That's the only team he's playing for.
And Antonio Brown, I believe, is coming back too. I do. I don't think there's going to be a lot of action for him, and I think he likes Brady and being there and everything that way too. Now, the Fournette, we'll see. It's going to be all about price and what he wants to do. But now, Godwin, Barrett, Levante, David, and Suh, man, those are interesting ones. I mean, Godwin is going to command big money on the open market, right? I mean, I would think he is going to be somewhere in that 16, 17, $18 million a year type of wide receiver. Shaq Barrett, his money. Levante David is going to be dancing north of $10 million per year as far as what people are going to want to pay him on the market. And then Suh, like you've mentioned it many times, he's in that weird spot. Would he be willing to come back there for half the money? Or has he's done enough maybe to get that type of contract, that $8 or $9 million 1-year deal with somebody else? So that to me, those last few players are the real problems, at least, because they're going to command some big money.
Well, and the reality is, even though the cap is going to go down, there are some teams out there that have been hoarding and building and compiling cap space. And they're still going to have the opportunity to kind of screw things up a little bit,
right,
if they want to. Maybe Urban Meyer took a shine to Chris Godwin coaching against Penn State. Maybe that's going to be part of the Jaguars overhaul. Just pluck this guy from the other side of the state, not too far away. Let's bring him to Jacksonville.
Right.
Because one of the things about free agency, it's not about winning in September through December. There's an element of it that relates to building credibility for your team. And these are the big names. These are the guys now that, Chris Godwin, if the Buccaneers don't make it to the playoffs, Chris Godwin isn't nearly as attractive as he is now that he's available. And you can say, hey, everybody, we got one of the key players from the defending Super Bowl champions. And also you can feel at a certain level that you've disrupted their effort to try to repeat. But the other side of this, and they may have to lose some guys.
I don't know. Yeah, like Godwin, I want to go listen, they do have Scotty Miller, and you got Antonio Brown as a backup plan.
And you got Tyler Johnson.
And exactly, right. So that to me is one where I look at and go, he could price himself out of the Buccaneers stratosphere and end up to like one of those teams you're talking about, or the New England Patriots, who are going to have $90 zillion in free agency. That just goes, we need a guy, we got to get this kind of guy, and they're just going to pay him what he deserves or what he wants.
And there's going to be a veteran somewhere who gets cut, who once he's available and people say, oh, I didn't know he was going to get cut, well, he'll go take the minimum to spend a year with Tom Brady in Tampa Bay and win a Super Bowl, period. So that's the other side of this. You can say, well, we want to keep our guys, but once they start dumping contracts as teams that are struggling to get down to 180 just throw these recognizably named veterans overboard, that's when he's going to be, okay, well, we'll let Chris go because we don't want to pay him $16 million a year, but we're going to get this guy for 1 year. He's signing on for 1 year, and we're gonna put him in the lab with Tom Brady, and we're confident we're going to be right where we were at the end of the 2020 season.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.